Swarnika.
Hi,
morning.
Swarnika. How are you?
I'm fine.
How's your day going?
Nice.
All right, Swarnika, tell me something about yourself.
So I basically hail from Jamshedpur and I am a third year student. I'm doing my BBA right now from Jain University. And my majors is HR and my minors is marketing.
Okay. What, according to you, are the roles and responsibilities of an HR executive?
An HR executive is basically someone who leads a team, is responsible for implementing ideas, setting goals, setting the agenda for any meeting, any annual meeting. Meetings are the most important function, like part of any company. And an HR is responsible to set the agenda, inform all the employees prior to the meeting, and see that the meeting goes on smoothly. And he is the one who is basically leading a team, and he needs to be a good leader. Plus, he needs to have good decision-making skills as well, so that the company runs smoothly and there are no lags in any process.
But leading and decision making are skills. I wanted to know a little more about the responsibilities that you have as an HR manager.
So, as an HR manager, you are basically seeing that every employee in your company is leading, like giving a fruitful service. He is satisfied with with the environment of the company, so that he can give his 100% to the company.
Okay. All right. What are your top choices in terms of the specialization that you would want to do in your MBA? What kind of a job are you looking for after that?
Basically, I want to get into a consulting domain and work as a human resource consultant.
Okay. So, name 3 top colleges that you would like to get into, and 3
XLRI Jamshedpur. I'm so sorry.
and 3 companies that you would like to join.
So first is XLRI Jamshedpur. Second is TISS Mumbai, and third is IIM Ahmedabad.
Okay. And the companies that you would like to work for?
First is Ernst & Young. Second is Oliver Wyman. Third is McKinsey.
All right. My last question to you would be that you've written that you're into vector art and doodling. So, do you have some work to show us, or do you maintain a page or something, or it's just a hobby?
Actually, it's a hobby. I have no page. I have been featured in one of the pages called Non-Engineers. She's a passing out student from IIM Ahmedabad, and I look up to her as my mentor.
Okay.
And I spoke to her about how could I excel in vector art and how can I pursue it as a hobby. As a hobby, sorry. So she gave me some tips and tricks, like I can get into marketing. I can get into the creative teams if I want to, and I can diversify my domain basically.
All right. Okay. I think sir might want to ask you a few questions.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Swarnika, you're a certified financial analyst, right?
Right.
Can I ask you some questions from finance?
Sure.
Okay. Tell me how the index of the stock is calculated, how the stock index is calculated.
So index of stock is calculated on the supply and demand of the stock. Like if I want to calculate the supply of ITC today, so I have to look, I'll have business analysts to look after all the commodities in ITC, all the products that ITC has to offer, and the demand and supply.
No, I'm asking you the Sensex number that we have. For example, BSE is now around 52,000, right? How is it calculated?
Sir, I'm sorry.
Okay, you don't know that. Okay, I have seen in the news that it's an economic bubble and soon the Indian economic market will crash and the Sensex will go down. How true is that?
So I don't think it's true, because right now we have a lot of IPOs coming up, and people are very much interested to invest in IPOs, and like we have the Zomato's IPO has recently been launched, and people are looking forward to invest into startups because there are a lot of startups that have grown immensely in the number of years, like Unacademy itself.
Right. Okay, you have done commerce with math and you scored 90%. Right? Can you draw me the graph of mod x upon x?
Sir, I'm not that good with maths. I'm sorry.
Okay. You scored 90%. That's the reason I asked you the question.
No, my math
You-
percentile was a bit low because it was an optional. So.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Swarnika, tell me a little bit about your hobbies.
Vector art. That's my
Okay.
hobby. I love listening to music as well.
Mm.
And in my free time, I generally like to discuss things with my parents.
Mm.
Plus, I dance as well, not professionally, but yes, I have performed some dances in my school and in inter-school competitions.
Okay, wonderful. You belong to Bihar.
No, I belong to Jharkhand, Jamshedpur, Jharkhand.
What's the difference between the two?
Actually, on 14th November, 14th November 2001, Bihar and Jharkhand became two different states.
Mhm.
So, my native place is Bihar, but my parents and my grandparents settled in Jamshedpur.
How many states are there in India?
28.
And what was the last state to be formed?
So, Telangana.
Okay, no worries. All right. Have you heard of something called the NRC?
No.
Okay. Have you heard of something called the CAA?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. What is it?
Haven't studied a lot about it, but like it was basically an amendment, something. I'm sorry.
Okay. No worries. Okay. Tell me. You're on the phone. You have apps on your
Yeah.
phone. You have WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Okay. So there was some issue going on with WhatsApp and the government, right? Just recently.
Yeah, right.
What was that?
So they had basically sold. They had basically been. People claimed that they had sold personal information to some other companies without informing the users about it.
Mm-hmm.
And they claimed that they have done nothing like that. And after that, they came with various updates to secure the app. They came with the fingerprint system as well,
Mm-hmm.
and various other updates that could make people trust that they are not into anything that is in any context of data breaching.
Okay. Facebook and WhatsApp, both these companies sell the customers' data to clients. The entire AdWord program, the Google ads, Facebook ads is based on selling your data to the customer. Right? Do you think it is ethical to be selling data of people who are not even aware that their data is being sold off?
Yes, it is ethical because when you make a Facebook account or a WhatsApp account, you have to accept the terms and conditions to go forward, and you are supposed to read the terms and conditions. And it's mentioned that they'll be giving your data so that they can, so that the sellers or the companies that are onto the platform can customize the ads according to the customer's search. So suppose if I search for a pair of jeans on my phone today, I'll be getting various brands on my Facebook or just Facebook tomorrow. So yes, they have mentioned it in their terms and conditions, and so it's legal.
So when somebody gives you a form and says, hey, sign this, otherwise I'll not let you access my service, do you think that's valid and correct? Because that is what ultimately Facebook is doing.
So they are asking your consent, and if you accept things and you want to work on that platform and you want to stay connected to people and use all their resources for free, because Facebook is free mostly for all things right now. So they can trade your...
So why does then Europe not allow this? Because Facebook is working in Europe and they have totally disallowed this. So do you think it is ethical that one set of rules apply to one country and another set of rules apply to another country?
Yes, it is ethical because every country has different kind of people. Like
So
India,
they do not have humans?
no, actually, the rule making body of every country is different. And
But do you think people are different?
people are not different, but their cultures are different.
So in which culture does it say that you will cheat one set of people and not cheat another set of people?
Facebook is not cheating people. They are just
How many Indians do you know who are aware, who are on Facebook and who have not even read the Facebook instructions because they're not even literate? And then getting those tick marks done because, yeah, everybody wants to be on Facebook. How ethical is that? And why is it that when our government is coming up with a data protection law, why are companies like Facebook protesting against it?
because Facebook has basically mentioned their terms and conditions very clearly, and they want people to read it. And just because of the desperation that you want to be on a particular social media site to be connected to people, you cannot go against a company's law. If I want to gain something unethically from someone, if I want to gain anything, I cannot go against the law and say, okay, this judging me on my 10th marks is not correct, because that is the education
Okay,
system
I'll
of
ask you
India.
something very simple. When politicians buy your data and use that data to influence you, to vote for them or for someone else, do you think that is ethical?
No.
So if that is not ethical, how is this ethical? Because ultimately you're doing the same thing.
That is digital marketing. If you're not making people aware about your new products that have been launched, plus with the COVID scenario coming up, lot of companies faced a lot of losses, and in fact, instead of that, they came up with new products to allure customers and to see that create an impact so that people buy things from them. And if Facebook is basically giving the customers their information, their search engine histories, or anything related to them, they are basically helping the brands grow in any country.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Thank you so much.